Mario Kart 8 is a beautiful, fun kart racer that introduces sound new ideas into Nintendo's 22-year-long franchise. While it doesn't reach Double Dash levels of risk and experimentation, Mario Kart 8 builds on the most essential aspects better than any of its predecessors. Right from the starting line, Nintendo's emphasis on retuning Mario Kart 8 in a meaningful way is apparent, and everything moves at a faster pace. Characters and vehicle customization parts unlock quickly. Locky 2 helps you recover faster, and the item rotation feels balanced and fair. New additions like the blue shell stopping super horn offer more creative strategies. The single best improvement of Mario Kart 8 comes in the subtle yet satisfying anti-gravity transformations. It sets up visually impressive moments while introducing a unique new mechanic to the races. Bumping nearby racers while in anti-grav can give your opponent a speed boost though, so you have to consider the best possible angle to slam into them so that you're the only one who benefits. Nailing a perfect bump after tricky S-curves or off of special anti-gravity objects delivered a satisfying feeling of accomplishment. It's surprising to see such a potentially chaotic idea turned into a nuanced mechanic. Mario Kart 8's creative track designs carefully factor in anti-gravity without overusing the feature. Some tracks like Wario Stadium use it to great effect, but retro tracks like Donut Plains 3 rely on good old-fashioned kart racing skills. The careful layout of boost pads and item boxes meant I had plenty of opportunities to make comebacks without it feeling cheap or overpowered. Meanwhile, the deceptively simple shortcuts often felt risky, making me weigh my options mid-race depending on how I was doing rather than blindly jumping into the alternate routes ahead. The roster tops off at 30 characters and offers a wide selection of mascots to choose from, including the amazing Koopa Kids. However, the overload of babies in this installment floods the roster with smaller racers that feel too similar to their big brother or sister counterparts. Overall, the list is great, but more obscure characters like Dry Bones or Nabbit would have been welcome additions. Mario Kart 8 offers a bunch of options to play. Single and two-player split-screen races unfolded at a stunning 60 frames per second without a hiccup. 3 and 4-player local competitive races have that frame rate to 30 frames per second, but it's an acceptable loss when the racing looks and plays this well. Online mode supports up to 12 players, and Nintendo gets a lot of mileage out of Mario Kart 8's basic online features. It's easy to join races, set up tournaments, even upload highlight videos to YouTube. But once again, Nintendo's den mother attitude rears its head. Chat is restricted to lobbies with friends only. There's no option to invite friends into a game, and Mario Kart 8 also doesn't provide message notifications. This is seriously disappointing because you have to use outside means to coordinate friends-only races. These omissions often make Mario Kart 8 feel like a fancy import Ferrari with an old ham radio built into the dashboard. There's a few other small disappointments in Mario Kart 8 as well. The gamepad always mirrors what's on the television instead of separating players into two separately rendered screens. Battle mode probably suffers the most egregious of all though. The arenas from previous versions are out, and the new modified racetracks Nintendo inserted don't feel differentiated enough from standard races. It basically just adds 3 balloons to face-offs and feels like races. Ultimately, these changes have made what used to be a fun distraction into something completely forgettable. For a racing game about constantly plowing through to the finish line, I was surprised by how well Mario Kart 8 nails the tiniest details though. Mario Kart TV's simple editing suite let me tweak highlight reels and rewatch my most memorable performances. As I watched clips in slow motion, I was amazed by how much texture detail I had missed while I was tearing up the track. Mario Kart 8 is the best kart racing game Nintendo has made in a long time. It strikes a careful balance between refining old ideas while introducing fresh new ones. Admittedly, its gorgeous graphics and its jazzy orchestrated soundtrack bolster its presentation, but you're getting a lot more than just looks with this one. Although I spent an awful lot of time gawking at the details in slow motion, the fast and furious pace of racing with friends both locally and online is what really kept me coming back. For more Mario Kart 8 coverage, slip into the fast lane and keep it right here at IGN.